Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are only two things as spiritual life. There is no third thing. First thing is freedom from body identification. Anything that will help us achieve this is spiritual life. If this is not achieved, anything what we are doing is only humbug. There is no meaning. Like when we start our journey, we should be clear about our destination. Car is a vehicle, it's a sadhan, it's an instrument. And if you use your GPS and don't give these 2 points, points of origin and points of destination, road map cannot be planned exactly the same way. Our road map is point of beginning, body identification. Destination, freedom from body identification. If this is happening, then we are on the right track. But normally you will see people who are struggling in meditation, they all the time want to see something. Or I can sit for half an hour without movement. Buffalo sit for 1 hour. Half an hour sitting. See? So this is first point. Second point is the freedom from the notion that we are an individual soul in this body. So, first technically called as Dehatma Bhava Nivritti, and second is called as Jivatma Bhava Nivritti. Nivritti, negation. So we are all held up, caught up in this body identification. And this body I am, is it our knowledge or it is our imagination? It is not our knowledge. We only imagine I am this body. Because if you inquire properly, you will come to know our body we have not created. Second thing, our body never listens to us. Third thing, yet I am the body. And then we become obstinate, jiddi about it. And this is the first error. Because after body identification, then the secondary, the 2G scam begins. The secondary generations are born. So after our body identification, then we are mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. And who are miserable? These guys who never exist. And then our struggle is, I have done so much for my people, but nobody appreciates me. Who is miserable? This is a dumb fellow who doesn't exist. See, friends, in the dream, if you see some poor man being tortured by other man, and the torture has destroyed your sleep or the dream, and you come out of the dream, will you again go back to the dream to remove the torturing man? Till such time, we live identified with the body, this gross world is real for us. And when you carry the burden on your head, you cannot be happy. See, how many burdens we are carrying? First, burden of achievements. Second, burden of failures. Third, burden of being holier than thou, then burden of being successful, burden of being important person in the society, burden of having studied the scriptures. Any burden you carry, it will make you tired and frustrated. For example, if some child is carrying or you are carrying heavy suitcases, NRI suitcases on your head. When the NRIs go to India, they feel India there is nothing available. So they carry right from tissue paper onwards. One NRI went to India and he asked, "Do you have tissue paper please?" So the household told, "No, but we have got sandpaper. We can." So such a heavy suitcase, put it on your head. Will you be happy that time with that heavy load on your head? If I tell you a joke, will you laugh? Because the load is so much on your head. The first thing is you have to unload. This is physical load. Second is physiological load. Physiological load is what you did, the BP. Everybody sitting quiet, suddenly somebody gets up and kicking everybody goes out. And we are surprised, why this fellow suddenly got up and disturbed everybody? He is not suddenly, he has reached the level of intolerance. And therefore, he has to go and empty himself. So that is the physiological burden which we want to empty. Then comes third, the psychological burden. I am so, I don't know, I am born. Who cares, yaar? See, therefore, to practice meditation, start from this point. Don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. See? This Mahatma Ji came. Swamiji, I want to know about your past. So, if I tell him in a goody language, do you think he'll understand? So I told him, even if you give me $10 million, I will not tell, okay? No, Swamiji, sir. What will you do collecting this rubbish? Do you think you have got less rubbish in your head that you want to know about somebody else more? The net result is, this example I have given somewhere, I was in somebody's house for dinner and that husband was standing next to his wife and he was complaining about the iPhone. You know, these days iPhones have got a battery problem. So he was complaining, see, I have just bought it for 3 months before, now it is hanging up. I don't know, these people take money and give a rubbish dump. So she said, you always complain about everything in this world. You are complaining. Go and ask Swamiji, he will tell you what to do. So look here, Swamiji is for repairing your iPhone. I can repair your eye, not iPhone. So he came, Swamiji, case is referred to you. I said, okay. Go to settings. Scroll. You will get option. Reset factory settings. He did that. Now there is a message. All your data will be erased. Options yes and no. Say yes in yes. All data was clear. I said, now restart. He restarted. It started working perfectly all right. Swamiji, what has happened? I said, you must have downloaded free apps which your device cannot handle. Exactly this is story of you and me. Our factory settings, when we are born, we are cheerful and happy. But then, as the life goes, free download. Oh, kone, ye kiya, where from, how, and all the garbage. And after that, we start looking at the world with those goggles of biasness. We don't see the world as it is. We see what we have decided to see. Net result, we hang up. I don't know, Swamiji. I have done everything for everybody, but nobody wants me. What should I do? लगता है मर जाऊं. Then why are you waiting, sir? The reason is only this unwanted garbage we have collected. And how this become concretized further? We constantly talk about our past and we ask about other people's past. Old people don't understand this basic principle. Nobody is interested in our past. People are worried about their future. But old people have no future now to me. What is my future? I have no future. I am just living because I am not dying. There is no other purpose. But ahankara vimudatma. I have done this thing, I have done that thing. Now nobody wants you, man. And when we talk about, be attentive. When we talk all the time about our past, in childhood I was like that, in teenage I was like that, indirectly, unknowingly, what you are doing, you are strengthening your body identification. Whether your body was a baby or you were a baby, whether your body was a teenager or you were a teenager, whether your body was a middle age or you are a middle age, whether your body is old or you are old. All old people cut a pathetic joke. Sanji, can you guess me? One elderly man asked me this question. I was taking breakfast in some institution and he came from nowhere with his wife and sat next to me. He looked at me and I am taking my breakfast. Sanji, what are you doing? So I knew this useless question need not be answered. This is one of my principles. Try this principle. You are not obliged to answer every question asked by every fool. How to get rid of it? Mahamantra. I learned from your children. Mahamantra is A, U, E, I don't know. So I don't know is the best answer. So that old man was asking me, Swamiji, what are you doing? I kept quiet. Then he said, can you imagine what is my age? You meet somebody, it is humming. Mic. So, turn it, twist it little that side. Twist it like that. Better. Better now? Can you all hear? Yes. Okay. So, the old people's joke is, can you guess what is my age? So I told him, you must be 3 years of age. 3 years? Because such a stupid question cannot be asked by a grown-up man. What is my age? To an unknown person for the first time on the dining table. No, tell please. Then I told him, you are 81 years young. When I said 81 is young, as if he jumped out of his skin. Oh God, you have so precisely, perfectly told and correctly told. People tell you are 81 years old, but you are the right one. You said 81 years young. Now tell me, 81 years belong to whom? To the body. Body was born. Do you have the experience of birth? And whole life, we are living as the body, for the body, on everybody. And we claim, I have been doing spiritual practice for last so many years. Nothing has happened. To whom? All happening will end. And being will be revealed. See, friends, This is meditation. You are not getting anything. Don't try to understand anything. Don't try to see something. I was sitting and then I saw light. First, it was green light. Then, after some time, it turned yellow. Then, it turns red. But Swamiji, this happened only once. After that, it never happened. What is the reason? So, first, you saw those three lights because you were standing across the road signal for a very long time. Therefore, those impressions have come on your mind that you have seen. Now this is not happening because your bulb have become fused. You will not see that. Don't try to give importance to anything which comes and goes. Anything. I was sitting, I saw Bhagavan Krishna came and he said, hello. I was so happy and he went. But again he is not coming. What is the reason, Swami? He is getting bored of you. That which comes and goes is the flicker of your mind. Childhood has come and gone. Are you a child? Teenage has come and gone. Are you a teenager? Middle age has come and gone. Are you middle-aged? Old age has come and will go. Who died? When the this childhood is over and a person enters the teenage, do we mourn? अरे मेरा बेटा मर गया. Where the childhood body has gone? Do we mourn? And then we celebrate. Now teenager, 13 years of age. As if only in USA people become 13 years. In the whole world, nowhere, nobody becomes 13 years. See? Then how long it remains? See? So, the child who died, teenage born. Meaning what? Earlier I was identified with the childhood body, I dropped that, but I am the same, then got identified with the teenage body. That also I dropped. So first I am, then I became a child, then I died as a child, but then I became a teenager. So child died, teenager born. Teenager died, middle-aged born. Middle-aged died, the old-aged born. Old age will die. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhirastatra namuyati. So many bodies have come and gone. What happened to you? Nothing. But again and again the same question. Swamiji, what happens after death? Are yaar, when you are alive, nothing has happened. What is going to happen after death? Nothing is going to happen. The world will be happy. Thank God, one gone. See, friends, therefore, real meditation is living in this awareness. Be attentive. When we go to the doctor, we never tell the doctor what is our disease. We tell the doctor the symptoms, isn't it? Unless you are an Indian, Indians tell the doctor how to treat him. Doctor साहब एक आध injection लगा दो यार. अरे, let him decide what is your problem. So we tell the doctors our symptoms. From the symptoms, he arrives at the disease, is it not? Now, Be attentive. Start playing. What it is like being, not becoming. What it is like being other than the body. Start playing. You are not doing anything, is it not? Being is living in meditation. Becoming is struggling in meditation. When we do meditation, we struggle. But when you are in meditation, you don't struggle. Don't try to conceptualize. Don't try to make a memory of this experience. So after some time, the mind will not be able to tolerate its own absence. Nobody wants to die. When the mind is in the utter present, mind disappears. But you are still there. Now, let us play. What it is like being other than the body. So let us find out what is other than the body. Take anything. Like this mic is other than my body. So if something is hanging on the mic heavy, will that weight come on me? If this mic is moved here and there, am I moving? Be attentive. When the mic is taken away, am I going away anywhere? So the mic is because of me, or I am because of the mic? Is it not our experience? In dream, in deep sleep, and in samadhi, we continue to exist without getting identified with the body, and therefore our existence is independent of identification with the body. So body identification is a burden on us. It is not the reality. And that is the reason why we want to go to sleep. What is the sleep? Nothing but body disidentification. Why? Because our mind is carrying the burden of body identification for quite long. And therefore, mind gets tired. What the mind does? Mind drops body identification. But the mind doesn't end. The mind merges with the total mind. Like when you melt an ornament, that ornament drops its name and the form and it merges with the total gold, is it not? Ornament has disappeared, gold is there. Exactly the same way. This way of contemplation and appreciation is called as meditation. Not the mechanical way. So what it is like being other than the body? What is other than the body? So first of all, let us find out what is body. Oh, body has a shape, a form. Other than the body means what? That which doesn't have a shape or a form. So find out in this world what is without shape and without form. So we will end up in space. The space has no shape and no form. Therefore, the space supports all forms and all shapes. Is it not our experience? We have supported the small, cute little sweet body, that sweet shape. We have supported the teenage body and shape. We have supported the middle age. As the space doesn't have any burden in supporting any shape or any form, the space is not against any shape or any form. Is it not our experience? We supported healthy body, unhealthy body, child body, middle-aged body. This unopposed existence is our real nature. Continuing this enquiry, body has birth, growth, end, and absence. Space doesn't have any beginning, any middle, any end. Where from the space begins? What is the center of the space? What is the end of the space? So we are playing space. Bodies and forms are many. The space supporting them is one. If there is only one, how there can be I am doing meditation and you are not doing meditation? Where is I versus you? एक चिंतनात् नाशमेत्यदः. Hold on to that which is one without a second. Bodies were so many, bodies have come and gone. When we are not identified with the body, as in deep sleep or dream, where are we? We are inside the body or outside the body. We are inside the house or outside the house. Space. Then we are in 2018 or 1947. Time. We are man or woman. Object. We are rich or poor. Upadhis. Nothing. And yet we are. So what is that experience? That experience where in and out concept become dissolved. There is no concept of in and out. Like we are inside the hall, our car is outside the hall. So this in and out concept is valid because we give importance to the walls of the hall. If you remove all the walls, then you are inside or outside? Exactly the same way. Till such time, we imagine I am body and I am inside the body. Till then, I am inside, the world is outside. Samsara will never end. But you see, most of the people who get lost in this meditation, they are all the time, something is happening in my heart, something happening in my throat. There is some kind of khujli in between my eyebrows. Something is happening to the top of my head. Garam garam ho raha. You are not getting rid of the body identification. Something is going up from below. Garam garam. That is not realization, that is gas trouble. Seeing the light, hearing the things. My friends, all these things do happen, but don't give any value whatsoever to anything. Or you'll be lost. And when you start playing this, then next step, when we are identified with the body, then alone we become somebody. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. Now we play meditation further. Wherever you are, whichever way you are sitting, don't change your posture and all that. I am not posture oriented. You are perfectly alright. Relax. And now play. Husband, husband or wife, wife, according to your gender. become husband or wife and see what and whose thoughts come in your mind. Stop. Now, second experiment, become children or parents and see what thoughts come in your mind. And now last, don't become anybody, remain as nobody. Experiments over, now let us analyze. When you became husband or wife, the thoughts were pertaining to wife or husband. When you became parents or children, the thoughts were pertaining to children or parents. When you remained nobody, no thoughts. Now, where is this mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife? Where are they? They have no existence. Because of the predominance of the body identification, all these non-existing entities are born. Upanishad says, in the deep sleep, tatra mata amata bhavati, tatra pita apita bhavati. In deep sleep, we are neither mother nor father, nobody. When we thus practice remaining as nobody while working in this world day to day, to that extent we are living in meditation. Somebody is specific, nobody is non-specific. Spiritual evolution is not attainment of any speciality, but discarding all the speciality and being commoner than the commonest. Speciality is only association with some conditioning. In fact, it is only illusion, but useful illusion. Technically, it is called as samvadi brahma. So, husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister, all these relations are required to lead life, but they are not real. Real you are. When my father died, what happened to me, the son? Nothing. Because without the father, I cannot be a son. So nothing happened to the son, nothing happened to me, the man. So in short, nothing ever happened. Then my wife disappeared. Nothing happened to me, the husband. Nothing happened to me, the man. Why nothing happened? Because do they exist? Show the man and husband separate them from each other. Living with this wisdom 24/7 is living in meditation. When you are thus self-oriented, all your unwanted questions will disappear. You know why the questions come to our mind? There was a child. This happened in uh, Assam many years before. Recently I met a child. Now he's grown up, father of 2 to 3 children. He was small, maybe about 10, 12 years of age. And whenever his mother is to call him for food, he will start becoming cranky. I don't want this, I don't want that, and like that. So his mother told Swamiji what to do. I said, don't blame him first. From morning, he is grazing like the goats. Eat this, eat that, eat this, eat that. Lunchtime, there is no hunger. When there is no hunger, then Indian mothers will feed the child. So he sees what is on the dining table and what is not. He will ask what is not. Why? Because there is no hunger. Then all unwanted things will come in his mind. Then what is to be given? Don't give him anything to eat till 1 o'clock. And when he is really dying of hunger, then fold the tissue paper like a sandwich and give him. Mom, it's very good because there is hunger. We lack hunger to know the truth. And therefore, unwanted questions come. See? And this is how we get lost in this world. But if we learn that every question takes us away from ourselves, do we have any question about our being? See? There was a student who joined medical college and he hardly has completed 1 year or not even that. And there were some disease problems which are always there. No, I want to go and serve the society without the proper knowledge. He will be helping Lord Yama. First be qualified to treat the patients. In the same manner, first take care of yourself. No great Mahatma has done anything to the world. Everything has happened by their presence. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi has no hospitals, no schools, no colleges, no social service, no NRI, no collecting funds. When you go and stay there, they don't give you a bill. 3 days, $35 or $40. No. Go stay, live. If you want to give something, give. You don't give. It's not a marketplace. Wherever in spirituality money is involved, it is a business. First row, 5,000 rupees. Second row, 4,000 rupees. First level, second level, third level. See, my friends, protect yourself from this so-called spirituality. See, you are the divine. Recognize your divinity. Then we will understand what Tulsidas ji said. Swantas sukhaya tulasi raghunatha gatha. Tulsidas ji has not written Ramcharitmanas to do Rama mission. Rama is not because of those people who are doing the Ram Katha. Till the humanity exists, Ram and Krishna will remain in this world. By destroying the Ayodhya and Dwarka, nothing will happen. That is spirituality. Living in this mode 24/7 is called as real meditation. Keeping this in view, then you do asana, pranayam, pratyahar, yama, niyama, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, perfectly all right. But if you are doing asana only to prove that I can sit for half an hour, I can sit for 1 hour in this particular posture, simply sitting in a posture has nothing to do. Problems are not in the body, problems are in the mind. And the problems in the mind come when the mind is identified with the body. When the mind is not identified with the body, problems will not come. When we ask about the worldly things, other people are miserable, is it not we should go and serve somebody? Where are the others when you are in deep sleep? So don't do good to the world, be good. Things will happen around you. See, like the people in Bombay, they do Ganeshotsav, celebrating Ganesh Puja. They go and collect funds. If you are devoted to Ganesha, do by your own earnings. Why collect funds and do it? No, for the social work. So there is a liquid spirituality, not the solid spirituality. Because it is based on the funds. Spirituality based on funds is a cartoon of spirituality. See, my friends, just do this bhavana or dharana that you are outside the body. Like there are so many bodies in this hall, there is so much of furniture, all of them are the object of knowledge for us. So also, there is one body which we claim to be ourselves and ours. But stand apart. And look at your body or the body what you take to be yours from outside. Take the front view. Don't forget you are outside the body. What is the front view? You see the head, forehead, eyebrows, eyelids, nose, lips, chin, the front part of the body, right down up to the floor. This is the front view of the body. Now walk towards the right side of your body. Know for certain you are outside the body, you are not inside. Take the right view of the body, right side of the head, right ear, right side of the neck, right shoulder, and thus go down slowly up to the hip joint. Go to the back side of your body. Don't forget you are outside. Take the back view of the body from a distance, the back side of the head, neck, shoulder blades, go downward along the spine and the whole back, slowly. Right up to the base. You may feel the weight of your body has increased. There may be pulsation on the sitting bones. Now go to the left side of your body. Repeat the same process. Now come in front of your body. Now your observation is that the shape, the contour line of the body has become non-distinct. And therefore, the concept that I am inside the body or outside the body has disappeared. So there is only presence. This experience, this meditation is explained by Bhagavan Krishna in Gita. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sanyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The one who is awakened to his essential nature, for him this concept of in and out, the concept of I versus the world is redundant, and the homogeneous, non-dual self is revealed. And for the ignorant people, this non-dual self is never recognized, and the world starting from the body becomes real. Instead of suppressing the thoughts, find out to whom the thoughts are coming. And at the root of every thought, there is somebody sitting. So remind yourself, at this moment, I am nobody. Take deep breath slowly, 2-3 times, and see how the body is included in the mind. Move the toes and the fingers. Now the concept that I am inside the body and the world is outside the body has become real, and our samsara begins. This experience was trance mind. Therefore, you cannot make a memory of this experience. If you make memory, it will be only your imagination. Truth is not imagination, it is you. Therefore, offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Empty yourself totally when you get up. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.